Hey everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we are playing a game that I haven't played in a while. We are playing Cookie Collector. I haven't played this game in a while. As I've said, I was a major supporter of this game for ages. Played this game all the time, spent loads of money on this game. And then kind of just stopped playing it at one point or another. So it's nice to see how it's progressed since then. The interface looks very nice now. We've got several events going down here. We've got a puzzle time event. Watch videos, I'm guessing, to collect puzzle pieces. You can claim 300,000 milkshakes, which, if they haven't changed what they do, I will show you what they do later. Maybe in this video, maybe in another video if you guys want to see some more of this game. We've also got this Super Leagues one. Enjoy faster league level up. Get a 2x boost to leagues. Leagues is something that's up here. So leagues, what happens is as you collect cookies on this game, you get these like little lightning cookies. And for each cookie you collect, you get one lightning cookie. The more cookies you collect, the more your thing levels up, and you can then get a higher league. The leagues are useful for other things like plans we'll go into later on. But just for the minute, I'm just going to swipe away a little bit of this and just get some structures in. So let's see, let's go times 10. We've just bought 10 cookie presses, so that's great. That tip jar is always really annoying for me, personally. Coming from where the game was a while ago, the tip jar is definitely more ever present and a little bit overpowered, if I may say so. When the tip jar was first introduced, when I started playing the game when I was playing the game ages ago, and they first introduced the tip jar, it was so overpowered. But I don't know if that's obviously the same. Right, let's name our bakery. So what are we going to name our bakery? Our bakery name will be Benjamin H428 YT. There you go, sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Right, so we've got some of this stuff. We're not going to look at this stuff now. We'll come back to it. We've got a backup thing for backing up our saves, which is always handy and always should be done. For the minute, we're just going to collect some more of these cookies until we can unlock what's the next cookie. The next cookie is an oatmeal cookie. So 16,000 and we unlock the oatmeal cookie. So now, as we shall see, we got chocolate chip cookies there. We've got our, what cookies are they again? Our peanut butter cookies. And then we've got our oatmeal cookies on there as well. If you like oatmeal cookies, please leave in the comments. I doubt there will be any comments saying they like oatmeal cookies, because that is just weird. When you can have chocolate in a cookie or oatmeal cookies, I don't know why you would ever pick oatmeal. But yeah. So, the game used to have like a lot of a quicker start. The start for this game definitely seems a little bit slowed down compared to what it used to be. Let's see if we can get some more. Let's get another 3,000 and let's see if we can buy 10 of those bakers. So yeah, we've got 10 bakers now as well. So we're now earning 230 cookies per second. And we also unlocked the upgrades category. So we can now increase the amount of cookies we have on the screen, as well as how fast they appear. So for example, now there's slightly more cookies and you notice they appear slightly quicker. I do have a bunch of premium upgrades from when I was last playing the game that I have available, and I could just literally press a button and get them all again, which is quite nice. It's tied to my account. But I'm not going to do that for the sake of this video, just so you guys can see how the game is just normally. So you see we've now leveled up to a League 2, so we're now an Unemployed Baker 2 instead of an Unemployed Baker 3. We've collected 6,000 cookies. So next is 15,000 and then we'll go to Unemployed Baker 1. I think you get all of these things, but I'm not 100% sure. Like these things that it says here, so like the cupcakes, for example, and all that sort of stuff. Because I I accidentally clicked it before a little while ago, and it just seemed to give me one thing, which was really weird. Another thing I like is the bakeries. The bakeries have changed since I last played the game. They used to be a lot more different. So bakeries go to level 50, and then you would do a bakery mastery. But now you can upgrade it with normal cookies, which is really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to upgrade my bakery there. And as you can see, that level 1 bakery bar in the top now is definitely rising a lot quicker. It used to be upgraded with, I think, dark cookies, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. So therefore, it was a lot slower to upgrade. So we're just going to upgrade our max cookies and how fast they come back again, just a little bit. Have we got any extra? Nope, we need 64,000 to get to the next cookie. Which will be a half-eaten cookie. So what the strategy for this game used to be, I'm not sure how it is now, but what the strategy used to be was buy the first 4 cookies, because you only need 4 cookies in a set before you can go on to the next set. So what the strategy used to be, if you were a really late game player, would be buy the first 4 on the sets, and then get to your set that you struggle to get through, and then buy all 8 on that one, and then max the level on them. And then what would happen is, because some of these upgrades, so for example, this cookie variety upgrade increases the chance of the better cookies appearing. So what would happen was you get the low level couple cookies not appearing, where you're just buying the first 4 on all the other sets, but because you're buying the more expensive cookies on the later sets, they would appear more often, and so you'd get so much more money from that. But as I can see, they've added quite a few new upgrades. So let's just go through these upgrades quickly, because they've added quite a few new upgrades, and I like those tabs at the top. We'll have to see how those come into play. So 2 showcase items. So showcasing is basically like the prestige in this game. So we'll definitely get into that. Maybe not this video, but hopefully if you guys want some more of this, maybe next video we'll get into doing a showcase or 2. So we've got fast cookies, max cookies, cookie value, kind of basic. Helping hands. What happens is there's little purple hands that come up and click some of the cookies that are on the screen for you. Quite useful. You got critical collect, which gives you a boost of 250% on a cookie. The higher the level, the more criticals you get. The hammer collects all the cookies in one go when it hits the screen. Fired up on-screen cookies are worth more the quicker you collect them from them spawning. So that's a good one. That's a new one I haven't seen before, but I read up on about it yesterday. Cookie variety, as I said earlier, inner spawn, so the cookies spawn more to the middle. There was a premium upgrade that basically had a insane magnet that would just bring them all to the middle anyway. But yeah, so if you haven't got that upgrade, or you haven't unlocked the finger magnet upgrade below, then obviously you can just use the inner spawn. Screen wipes, quite cool. Organic growth, additional boost based on cookie power. Let's have a look at that. So normal cookies and normal structures get a boost based on your cookie power. So your cookie power is essentially a number that is determined by how far you are in the game. So the further you get in the game, the more cookie power you get, which means if you have this upgrade, the more boost you're going to get. Slow frenzy, so the cookies stay on the screen longer. The frenzy says half an hour, but I think that's because it's a tutorial one. It's expecting you to get to a certain point, and it goes, hey, have a frenzy, basically. They don't normally take half an hour. They normally take, I think, 5 minutes. We've got spatula splat, which collects cookies. It's like the hammer, but only does part of the screen, not the whole screen. We got cookie sheet, which is amazing and definitely was overpowered when it first was brought into the game. So you collect, I think it was 1,000 cookies, and then it would give you a bonus amount of cookies based on the ones you collected. So if you collected a load of really high-end cookies, it would literally give you so much money. It was unreal. Manual labor, so leveling up bakeries quicker, which will be good for that bakery that I showed you guys earlier. The oven, baking time, which the oven has changed. The oven used to be your offline progression, but now it does offline and online progression. So as you're online, it's still baking for you, and then you can collect it whenever you want. But it also does your offline progression as well, which is really cool. You got shadow reaction, which basically you just collect the blue cookie, you follow it across the screen, and the more you collect it, the more money you get. Super glue, so structures produce more. Spinning cookies are worth more. Have they changed the number that they are worth? 10 times the normal value, but spinning clockwork cookies, sorry, really cool. Bulk rewards, so more cookies spawning during a frenzy, which is good. More rewards during a frenzy, wander across the screen and collects for you. Crazy hand, so it just basically goes around the screen like crazy. Master cookies faster while playing, that's good. So cookies, as you collect a certain amount of cookies, you'll gain masteries for those cookies, which actually increases the amount of value they're worth. Milkshakes come across the screen, so the drone will drop them off quicker. You've got balancing act, which chance for light cookies during a frenzy, which is good. Unstable energy, which gives you extra cookies for your structures and stuff. Frenzies happen more often. Structures produce more cookies. So again, structures, just like our baker that I bought earlier, he would make more if I bought that full measurements thing. Spawn cookies from better sets, natural selection, amazing upgrade. Milk requires less achievements, which we'll get into milk and achievements in a later video, not this video. Earn rainbow cookies while swiping. I'm not sure about rainbow cookies. I've never looked at rainbow cookies. What's small chance to get +5 rainbow cookies when you collect an on-screen cookie. Shadow cookies give cupcakes. Oh, that would be so good. And leagues level up faster as well. So up here you can click and you can see we've got the different kind of cookies. So all of these cookies used to do different things when I used to play the game. I don't know if they still do the same things. We'll have to find out. But we are currently an unemployed 2 baker. We need another like 8,000 cookies. We're not leveled up on our bakery yet. And we've not quite got enough for like a showcase or anything like that. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and unlock the dispenser. I try and collect structures in 10s if I can, because I don't like odd numbers. That's basically why. So we collect 10 dispensers. Did I unlock anything else? No, just that. Okay, so we go on here, go all the way back to the top. We get some more max cookie upgrades. So we got some more cookies on the screen. It's always handy. So as I was saying with the cookie mastery, so if we go back onto our cookies here, so we see collected 2,500. So we haven't unlocked the cookie mastery yet by the looks of it, but cookie masteries, for example, if you collect a certain amount, so I think it's a couple million, which gets easier a lot later on, trust me. If you collect a couple million of the cookies, then you'll unlock a mastery and you'll get like, say, 50 times the value, which is amazing once you start getting into the late game. Oh, you really need those cookie upgrades. So we're going to upgrade our bakery again, just so we collect levels for it a bit quicker. Again, not major. We're not doing anything amazingly spectacular. Just kind of a chill game. I used to just chill on this game so much when I was in secondary school, for example. So we can see our lightning cookies here. So once that gets to 15,000, then we should advance to the next league. Obviously, we don't need that lightning cookie there because we know our league there. It says it. So we're going to change that for, say, the dark cookies. So we can see our bakery is making 1 per second. So we've been playing this game for 900 seconds. So that's good. There you go, our league leveled up, so we're now a unemployed baker level 1, and next would be a student baker level 3. There is a lot of leagues and they do require some crazy things, but I don't think we'll be getting into that sort of territory in this video. So we've now got a swirl cookie coming in as well, so we can see our amount of money we're getting from cookies is definitely going up a little bit. We see I don't know why it keeps changing. There you go. So yeah, our amount we're getting from cookies is definitely going up now. Getting a little bit faster. Can we get, let's get, say, some more of those and some more of those. Just for the hell of it right now, just because we can. We might want to save up, say, 900,000 and get the next structure, but we're not sure. We're currently getting, obviously, 2 times to our league here. So if we have a look at the leagues, as I said, they do get crazy later on, so let's have a look. So if we go all the way to the right, Eternal Baker, Galaxy Baker, Cosmic, Intergalactic, Infinity Baker 1. Infinity Baker 1 requires you to have 200 million cookies collected. And that's cookies on screen. That's not cookies up the top left like our currency of cookies. That is collecting cookies on screen. So we just leveled up our bakery to level 3 now, which is good. The next upgrade for the speed in which we can level up our bakery will be available at 1 million. I think every time it just adds 0. So yeah, the next one's at 1 million. So for example, if we buy this pirate bakery at 1 trillion cookies, its first upgrade would then be 10 trillion and then 100 trillion and then so on and so forth. So we go back to that. There we go. So what I'm just going to do, I'm just going to collect some cookies on screen and see if we can get the last couple structures and come back when there's a little bit more of the upgrades and the menus opened up to us. Right, so we've unlocked a couple new things. So if we go into our cookies, I've just been collecting for a good 5 minutes, not even that really. If we go on to our cookies, we've got another cookie, we've got a fortune cookie, and now a burnt cookie too. So if we collect some cookies, let's see them. There's a fortune and there's the burnt. You can see we're now making money a little bit quicker. Not crazy, nothing crazy straight away. This game's not crazy at all straight away. But you also now see that we've got something unlocked called Team. So if we go on Teams, we can either search for teams, so we could join Professional Cookies. I found a really good team the other day. So Chug, for example, 1 billion cookies, 49 members. If you're lucky to get into that sort of club, then you are great. But what we're going to do is we're going to make our own group. So we're going to make the Benjamin H428 YouTube group. So BENJAMI NH428YT. Do you want to make a group? Oh, okay. It costs rainbow cookies. We don't have enough. We could buy rainbow cookies to make the group, but let's not do that. What we're going to do just for the minute is join Chug if they're still available. Yep, there you go. So we've got some really high infinity bakers on here. We've got some galaxy bakers, that sort of stuff. Some really high people with colourful names. So what we're going to do is we're just going to stay in this group, hopefully as long as we can. We're just going to collect some cookies just so we're not being kicked out of the group. And as you can see, for joining that group, we got 1 million rainbow cookies. So that's a good start. So we only need about 4 million more to actually... Okay. We only need 4 million more to then be able to make our own group. So we're just going to... Oh, no. Moving back up there. We're just going to collect some more cookies. So we're going to collect... I think it's 9 million we wanted for the next structure. I think when it comes to unlocking things in the menus, the main way to do it is by cookies per second. It tends to unlock more things when you get more cookies per second. So we're just going to buy some max cookies and fast cookie upgrades, as well as a cookie value upgrade. There you go. You notice how we're now earning a lot more. Instead of earning 70,000 per swipe, basically we're earning 400,000 per swipe. So those cookie values and those max cookie upgrades and fast cookie upgrades, definitely worth the investment. You should be able to basically max level the max cookie and fast cookie upgrades before you basically can move on to all the rest of the upgrades. So if we go on structures, we can buy 10 of the stands. And because we bought 10 of them, we now have a set, which means we get slightly more cookies per second because we've got a set. If we look on this, we've got tier boosts as well. So earn at least have at least 50 of each tier structure to get a 10 times boost. We've also now unlocked the lower structures. I don't remember there being this many structures before, so they've added a lot of structures, which will be amazing to see what they've added since I was last playing this game. Because I'm familiar with all these ones. Every day of the week, I'm familiar with these. But I'm not familiar with the bottom ones that might be new ones that I haven't seen before. You can see the second we got a full set, we instantly get a lot more cookies per second, and now we can just literally buy 10 again. We just bought another 10, so we're now on 30 of each, and we're just going to collect some more cookies. And once we have the ability to obviously get this last cookie, we'll complete this set. So if I just wait, there we go, we now got the butter cookie, which let's have a look at what the butter cookie looked like. Where's the butter cookie? Where are you, butter cookie? You're here somewhere. There you are. Oh, he's behind there. I collected it by accident. So there is the butter cookie out there. It's just going to be really rare. There it is. So you see that cookie on the, if I can highlight it. I don't know how to get the thing to come back out on here. Aha. So if I highlight it, so that cookie right there that I've outlined, that is the butter cookie. Right, so if we go on to this cookies here, we can go upgrade. Let's go always upgrade max. So we've upgraded all those cookies now to level 15, which means they'll be worth more when we collect them. So now we should be able to get, yeah, there you go, 27 million per swipe, basically. So you can see how the second you start completing sets of things, your amounts of cookies per second just drastically increases. So if we give it literally a couple seconds, we'll be able to buy 50 of the stands, and then our cookies per second will go from 47.28 million per second to 957 million per second. So we now have 6 billion, 7 billion, 8 billion cookies. So let's have a look at our bakery. We can upgrade our bakery. So now with this amount of cookies, you see we can now upgrade it to our bakery doing 160 times the upgrade speed. Ready? And look at that bakery leveling up at the top right now. That is so much quicker because we've got those upgrades. We can go onto our cookies, and even now we can upgrade them further. They're now level 26. Now we're making nearly 1 billion per swipe. Absolutely crazy. We go onto our upgrades, and we can now increase our max cookies and our fast cookies and our cookie values. Let's have a look. We're now making 4 billion per swipe, or average about 2 billion per swipe. But you can see how many more cookies we have now. So this game just drastically, as soon as you start getting into making sets, that sort of stuff, the money just flies up. So now we've got the cookies, the chocolate cookies. We're pretty much able to afford all of the chocolate cookies. So let's just buy these cookies, shall we? So now you can see all these chocolate cookies start appearing. There you go. We've got all these chocolate cookies coming in now. So as you can see, when we start making upgrades and we start buying things and we start making sets, we can just literally power level through this game now that we've got some of these things. Again, go back to structures, and we could just literally go, we're going to buy some more of these. There you go, another one. We're now on 7 billion per second. We upgrade this. There you go, we've got 100 of these now. 100 of these now. 100 of these. 100 of these. So now we're just waiting on getting 83 billion. There you go. So we're now making 17 billion per second. Let's get to 258 billion cookies up in the top left. Just quickly. So 258 billion. There we go. go back to our structures. We look at stand. The stand is currently 258 billion, as we know. It will increase our cookies per second by 15 billion. But as we look here, this will increase the boost by 15 times. So our cookies per second will go from 17.84 billion to 477 billion. We are now on trillions of cookies. Trillions. The boost now gets a bit higher. So now instead of being 50 to get to the next tier, it's now 100 to get to the next tier. So now we need to get to 200 of each thing to get to the next tier. But that is not too bad at the end of the day. We could do that in a good few minutes. Just literally collecting cookies and or even not collecting cookies. We can now unlock the critical collect, which is good. Let's upgrade the max and fast cookies a bit more and upgrade our value. Get a bit of critical collect in there. And now we can see we're making nearly 4 trillion per second. But if we let go, we can see most of that now. We've got 3.91 trillion per second. We collect some cookies. We're only going up to 3.93 trillion. So we're not really making much from cookies right now. So what we might want to do is buy all those chocolate cookies, level them up. But I'll level up our classic cookies, and now we're getting a lot more. There you go, 6 trillion, 8 trillion. There you go, we're collecting a lot more from cookies now. Even if we go back, classic, level them up 5 more levels, level that up. Nope, okay. Buy some of these unusual ones. We got marshmallow cookies, spicy cookie, we've got sticky cookie, bacon cookie. You know, we're now making how much? 10 trillion per second. Our bakery's leveling up so quickly. Let's level this bakery up a bit more. There you go. It now levels up 1,250 times quicker. So instead of collecting one cookie and it being one cookie now for the bakery, we collect a cookie and it collects as 1,250 cookies. So that bakery is now leveling up so quick. And the good thing is every time you level up a bakery, it fills the whole screen with cookies as an extra bonus, which then makes it so you get into that next level really quickly as well. What we've noticed down the bottom left is we've now got a little cupcake symbol and it says ready. This is quite cool. What they did here with these cupcakes is amazing. What it used to be is a prestige. You'd prestige with cupcakes and then you'd have to start all the way from the bottom again. And if you were a high level player, if you didn't prestige properly, if you prestiged too early, it would basically make your game last from going about a week to prestige in the really high-end end game sort of context. From being a week to prestige to being a month to prestige, because the prestiges just got harder as you prestige more and more. So it was actually more beneficial to prestige like once or twice rather than prestiging a lot of times. But now what they've done is instead of the cupcakes you getting the cupcakes and going back to 0 cookies, you now get the cupcakes, get the boost from them. So I've now got 6,613 cupcakes, which are giving me a 0.1 boost each. So I'm only getting an average of 600% boost. That's still 600%, and I haven't lost anything. So now I can just collect these and I haven't lost anything. And I could just straight away go, okay, I want those extra 700. I still haven't lost anything. I've just gained. So we just swipe away. League increasing. That bakery is going up into the amazing levels. We're on now level 15 for the bakery. Get this cheese cookie. Get the coffee bean cookie. Cosmic. We can't afford any of those, unfortunately, yet. But soon we will. So we now got a cheese cookie on our board. We've now got a coffee bean cookie. We've got some weird looking cookies up on here. So if we go back onto here, we can level this up a little bit. We're now on 170 of each. We got 200 of those, 200 of those, 200 of those. Wait for 2 quadrillion, which should be coming 3, 2, 1 now. We've now got 180 of those. So if we just waited, we could then do that again and just get a lot more cookies per second. Let's have a look at these trees quickly while we're here, actually. We'll rate it later, but thank you for that beautiful cookie. So we can see leveling up these ones still gives us some good cookies per second. It wouldn't be it's not an amazing jump compared to the other one, but it still gives us some amazing cookies per second. And I just missed that. We went through that first thing and we've now got 5 quadrillion cookies coming in from 1 second. So let's go on to here. Now 6 quadrillion. Ready? 3, 2, 1. From 6 quadrillion to 37 quadrillion cookies. We get these to 100. Let's get that to, there you go. We're making a lot of bank at this point. 100 million, 1 quadrillion, 10 quadrillion, 100 quadrillion. Can't afford a quintillion yet. We're about to get to a quintillion anyway, but can't afford it quite yet. We're going to get these unusual cookies finished, level them up. Chocolatey cookies, level them up. And classic cookies, level them up. Now we're making how much? Making 150 quadrillion per second. So a quintillion now. How many? 7,000 cupcakes again? Sure, give them to me. These numbers will just keep going up and up and up and up and up. So here we got cupcakes, which is the thing we've already seen, so that's fine. This is now our prestige. So the showcase items used to be and like an extra prestige on top of a prestige. When they were added quite late compared to when I was playing the game. So now when we get to 40,000 cupcakes, so we're now on 15,000, there we go. When we get to 40,000 cupcakes, we can now do a showcase item. So showcase items will reset you back down to 0, take away pretty much only the things you buy with like normal cookie credits. It doesn't take away any special items, anything like that. I don't think it takes away bakery upgrades and all that sort of stuff. So that remains. So that is definitely a good thing. They've added a lot more pages of showcase items since I last played. Crazy amount of showcase items. So if you guys really do want to watch this game, there can be a lot of content going forward for this game. There is plenty to get through. Plenty. But yeah, and they keep updating this game. Like last time I played this game, they were updating it every week. Every week was something new. Every week. It was crazy. We've got all our settings, obviously. Gold and platinum cookies. We haven't even gotten to those. Those are fucking crazy when it comes to money. You've got different things up here as well for showcasing. The first sort of like major bits that you uncover will be when you showcase for the first time to get your 40,000 cupcakes, which we're now on 16,000. So yeah, I mean, I think this episode's pretty much gone too long already. But yeah, once I get to hopefully soon 5 million rainbow cookies, we'll be able to make that clan. And hopefully if you guys are watching this series, you can join me in that clan and we can play together and level up together and earn some really cool rewards. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I know this isn't Pitcrafter. I know some people on this channel are really interested in Pitcrafter and really like that content. It would mean the world to me if you guys enjoyed this sort of content too. Obviously, if this is not your thing, if you're not into cookies or you're not into this like cartoony, stylized sort of, you know, just play this sort of game, you know, that is fine. You don't have to be. You're not being forced at all. Into enjoying this game if you don't want to. But if you do enjoy it, that would mean the world to me. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I'm going to try my best to not play this off camera, just so obviously you guys can see how the game goes. But yeah, like and favorite if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe of course today. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you. And bye-bye. What you just saw there was a frenzy. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, welcome to the outro. Click the video on the left to go to the last video I made. Click the video on the right to go to a random video out of all my uploads. Click the button in the middle to subscribe to my channel. The number below is the current amount of subscribers I have. Like and favorite if you enjoyed. Subscribe to become today. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye bye. Have an amazing day.